Zen, it's the type of day when the result is the most important thing. How relieved are the lads to be in the hat for the next round?
Obviously the win was big for us. We've gone a few games without winning, so the win was good, and hopefully now we can bounce on and keep getting wins.
The conditions, playing lower league opposition, it was a difficult sort of afternoon. From a player's point of view, what was it like this afternoon playing on a soft pitch and especially playing up that slope in the second half?
It was heavy on the legs, it was pretty soft, so turning direction was pretty hard, but I think obviously it was the same for the opposition as well.
When you're playing a lower ranked team, what's the mentality like? Do you have to kind of be on your game as much as ever, knowing that they're going to be really up for it?
Of course, yeah. I think going in with that underdog mentality helps. Obviously, they're just going to try as hard as we are, so we need to be on it.
Fairly open start, both teams had chances, then they scored the 2 goals just before half time. Devan's obviously halved the deficit going into the interval. How important was Devan's goal going into the break?
Just before half time, obviously going in 2-0, mentally it's a lot harder to pull it back than not being up 2-1, so I think that 1 goal really helped us, you know, to go into the change rooms knowing that we pulled one back and can go out there and push for the victory.
As you say, had that momentum going in at half time. What sort of things the manager said as we've gone to look to chase the game as the match has gone on?
The manager said we need to push harder, win our individual battles and get higher up the pitch.
Now obviously when we get in the goals, Brad's come on, levelled it, and then Morgs has got the winner. Obviously he's scored quite a few goals lately. How important is he from a team's point of view, knowing you've got a captain like that?
I think obviously Morgs is a team player, and he's helping us out scoring the goals and defending, so he's all over the pitch, and I think he's a big player in the team.
Obviously had a difficult couple of results lately after a good run of form. Obviously lost the last 2. How important is it as a sort of a boost for the lads to get back on the winning track now?
I think a win after a couple of losses is big for us to kick on, and hopefully keep winning the next games and pushing on and getting on our win streak, I think.
From a personal point of view, you've obviously come back to Southport this season. You're having a good run in the team now at right back. Yeah. How are you feeling yourself? How are you settling into the first 11?
I'm loving it. I think every game I'm learning offensively, defensively, and all the lads have been great in supporting me do that.
You obviously had a spell here last season before going to FC United. Yeah. How much do you think you've developed personally as a player over the past, say, 12 months since you were originally here? Do you think you've progressed a lot?
I've come on a lot more than when I came last year. Obviously playing 15 games to FC and then coming here and playing about 13, I think, to 14. Obviously games do help, and help with obviously that experience.
And now from the team's point of view, I guess it's important to build on this as we look to Kidderminster next week.
Of course, yeah, I think we need to push on and use the confidence that we got from the victory today and push on to keep getting those wins.
Well played today.
Thank you.